Teachers' Day celebrated in Deephu, several teachers honored for their exceptional service. Peace Accord unacceptable to people of Twin Hill districts of Karbi Anglong 24+ organization. A warm welcome and a very good morning to you all. You're watching Karbi Anglong Live with your host Julie Bapi. Now the news in details. Along with the rest of India, Teachers' Day was celebrated in Deephu. However, the celebration was limited and without the involvement of school students due to the pandemic. In the celebration organized by the Department of Education, KAL, several teachers were honored with certification of recognition for their exemplary work in the field of education. In the absence of the CEM Tuliram Ronghang, KAL CEM in charge for her education department, Jagat Singh Ingti, attended as the chief guest in a program held at KAL Secretariat Meeting Hall. He was accompanied by his fellow members of the KAL and board chairman, while several secretaries of various departments were also present. The program was held under the initiative of the Inspector of Schools, Karbi Anglong District Circle, and assisted by persons working under the Education Department. Several teachers from lower primary schools, middle elementary school, high school, higher secondary schools and college were given recognition certificate by the KAL to acknowledge their valuable service. Prominent among the recipients were Eastern Karbi Anglong College Principal Dr. Anil Chandra Das, Velongbi Harlongbi College Principal Junali Ronghangpi, Deephu Girls Boys Higher Secondary School Principal Hilary Terang, Deephu Girls High School Headmaster Nirmal Chetri, and LP School Master and writer Khoya Singh Hanse. Speaking as the chief guest, EM Jagat Singh Ingti said that Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council is doing all efforts to develop educational infrastructure in Karbi Anglong. However, he regretted that financial shortcomings have prevented the KAL to execute various projects in the field of education. He also mentioned about the non-provincialized schools and showed his helplessness in not being able to do anything remarkable for their development. Later, the Inspector of Schools delivered her vote of thanks and the program ended with singing of national anthem led by a team from Deephu Girls College. It may be mentioned that the whole program was moderated by Deephu Girls Boys Higher Secondary School Principal Hilary Terang. News Desk Report, Karbi Anglong Live. The 24+ organizations of the Twin Hill district of Karbi Anglong on Sunday organized a massive protest in Deephu in display of their strong opposition to the peace accord which was signed on Saturday. The organization stated that the peace accord is unacceptable to the people of the Twin Hill districts of Karbi Anglong and has warned of rigorous movement until the accord is scrapped. Expressing their vehement opposition to the peace accord, the 24+ organization asserted that the keeping 10 seats of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council for open category is not acceptable at any cost to the people of the Twin Hill districts of Karbi Anglong. The organization has demanded immediate scrapping of the agreement, asserting that paragraph 2 and subparagraph of the 6th schedule is already sufficient and that the sole purpose of 6th schedule to the Constitution of India is to protect the tribal people and is not for the general category.
Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Peace accord down! 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 Peace accord down! Down!
The organization has further questioned Team Karbi Anglong and the four representatives of Karbi Anglong as how they utterly fail to put political pressure or have remained ignorant to the contents of the agreement. The organizations, while vehemently condemning the accord, say that the peace agreement is a death knell for the tribal people and say that signatories comprising of the Team Karbi Anglong and the 6 groups would be solely held responsible if Clause 2.3 of the peace accord is implemented. The organization further asserted that they could never accept the peace accord, nor will the people of the hill districts, and warned that the 24+ organizations along with the people would now be forced to take up rigorous democratic movement until the contentious clauses scrapped.
Labang so ning ki pung cepak lang nang kok lagi ilitum ning ki oi mekri buring ilitum gacha song ate ilitum long aron ke to tangkok a hormu ilitum long aja kong horang to tangkok hormu ilitum anwan pia posil tum delhi da man ke thonam nang lang ilitum long ke reservation aja kong ki ilitum long metang ki to tang paragraph 2 sub paragraph 7 ke ilitum han ningkan pot trop rengang jang nang ke song mat ilitum so hala so ke claim ke nam ja kong horang people lan tang ci pipen la puson ja kong nang thak bi claim tu rong ke Lasi jasa met pet labang so non labang so peace accord kaje sign labang so ke claim ke nam ke la dake litum dengu tek the nilitum deadly kar bang long arat pia tum ke la dake kroy tek the la pen dengu tek the la pen litum ke ning samon la pen labang so peace accord kaje to labang so open seat te labang so kibi pon open tuol kibi halabang ke litum kroy masi kroy ke la pen la dak bang ke litum pinrem lo la pen ke bang jilang ni te labang so long bang ke anso se litum chesong tulang labang so kaje tok labang so alam don bang chen etik bang ke litum la pusu chesong bomji
24+ organizations convener Roton Terang said that the agreement has been devised to dilute the powers of the Sikh schedule and would completely destroy the future of the tribal people of the hill districts. While KFA President Avinash Ronghang described the day as Black Day for tribal people, asserting that the Sikh schedule to the Constitution of India has been framed for the protection of the tribal people and therefore reservation for non-ST is unacceptable to all the people of the Twin Hill districts of Karbi Anglong.
Long Monsa malam don kacetok halaso monsa malam don kacetok long 10 reservation polama bang apot nitum ning duglo la penke la soput hak apot pinrem bonlo la penke la soput hak lake reservation kibi lake inglong so tumhana ja kong ke thak la penke kapavir ja bidian vet la sila soput hake pithe Sixidul eriang bong pusle mela sona reservation ke theglong lepin la lake first time lo la sila soputang nitum opos lo la penela soputhak arona teng pen nitum democratic arona teng pen la soputhak an suse tangra ka song poni asni nitum chisik pon lo
Delhi arong sopi long accord ka chetok la monsam accord peace accord ka chetok la so accord ka chetok bangke nitum ta welcome lo sitambe la so accord ka chetok bangke nitum sixidul la rat sixidul la khaya tum phan isi arni ki ga son si mande lo athi haladak bang reservation alam bang je reservation ke bang kala lo 10 seats bang ke reservation type son si bang je lo athi reservation punang kok lo athi hadak open for all communities pu dake constitutionally si nitum phan ke reserve na ke pitang lo de dake inglong so tribal atom phan si reserve lasi la so alam don alang la bang so points ke top bono bang ke nitum song ko rapi bang ke ningduk piglo la pen la so puthak bang ke nitum song pen Stamina itu unpen as a democratic way itu kaca song panci sigding lo lapen itu kenang do buten itu kodan stamina itu dami lo so alam dona puthak bangke lapen la so court along jasemet itu tim Karbi Anglong tum labang so la son la sailang no ke claim Karbi arat phan keber thipji la so sailang no ke claim bangke ni tum kitia ta kroi thek the alang tum council chari lo sita hai sita me council ke chari tum jale Karbi gali Anglong so dat kali ni tum ta Karbi ni tum ta Anglong so ni tum right ni tum da chini ni tum ke puyo adhikar do posi laki ni tum kham khelo apen ni tum la so bange ni gut chapaklang lo
The 24+ organizations burned tires in front of the BJP office at Deepu in display of the strong opposition to the peace accord, which have not literally set the hill districts on fire, and more protests could be expected in the days to come. News Desk reports with Vikram Crow for Karbi Anglong Live. Moniram Memorial English School, which was established in 2017 at Jamuna Ingti village inside Lower Habjan area, also celebrated the Teachers' Day on Sunday. The program was attended by SGB, Tomsing Ingti and guardians of the students. During the program, students felicitated their teachers to show their respect and love. They performed dances and songs to make the program cheerful. SGB Tom Singing T, who attended the program, encouraged the teachers to work hard to shape the future of the children. He said that the students should be taught in the best way so that they will have a clear view so that they can decide the best things for their life. He also urged the parents to take good care of their children who will be making the future of the village a bright one.
We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Bijoy Rongpi from Dilai, Karbiang Long Life. With an aim to encourage the local students to work harder in their studies, the Chapong Fest Committee and Annual Sports Committee had on Sunday felicitated several students of Puloni constituency. The program was held at Chapong English LP School. Here is a report. Coinciding with the nationwide celebration of Teachers' Day, the two organizations had assembled more than 25 students of Chapong area who had cleared their HS and HSS-LC exam this year. The program was chaired by Chapong Fest Committee President Prodip Teron and Annual Sports Committee President Sanjoy Tokpi. Among the guests who attended the event were Kheroni Forest Range Officer Chandra Singh Tiso and Chapong Area SGB along with several GBs and local leaders. Speaking on the occasion, the guests and organizers urged upon the students to be focused in their studies and never to move away from their right path. They asked the students to set a goal and work for fulfilling it. And in this present-day world, education is the only way to develop the village. Local leaders and elders say that the future of Chapong lies in the hands of the young students. They assured whatever help possible from their part for the sake of educating the youth.
Pining la Chapong Fest Committee la Pente Chapong 31st December la so Sport Committee do 31st December Sport Committee ke Silver Jabli Chuningan Pati at la sinil tu maningan ban la som se claim ponbo som da taksi Chapong Fest kibita indeng hinian damet lo non angeli ningkan penke indeng thomman ko la som da taksi penangan padrong isi sorgari gangra tumpen danglok la mate debok teraya rong tumpen cingki cethan lo pining penke tumta aningkan bang indeng isi karcho lo pining ke aningkan bang ta la student atom han karcho program ba bangke pedokok na usini tum cing lai pon
Dirchuna Rongpi from Puloni, Karbiang Long Life. Well, that is all we have with us for this morning. Thank you for watching Karbiang Long Life. Have a good day.